If someone told you that you can go on a pure soda pop and slurpee only protocol to lose weight, if you've done nothing but drink slurpees and drink soda pop for an entire day, what kind of results would you get out of that? Alright folks, so we hitting hard hitting sugars today, and we hitting the hot spot. Look at there. Going here and see what kind of soda we can get into this morning. We gotta get this stall up and moving. So this is one of my little favorite gas station spots here in the southeast. A lot of restaurant chains combine themselves to some of the hot spots, and plus they have little mini restaurants in them themselves, sort of like a 7-Eleven. I don't know if they have any kind of something that mimics a Slurpee or not in there. I know a lot of the gas stations around do, some of the more popular ones, because we got 7-Elevens, and then we also got the hot spot like this one here, and we got a couple more, and we're gonna have some fun at some of them. Get some of those hard hitting sugar. So yeah, if you're in a hot spot, if nothing else, we can definitely find us a good cold sugary soda. So let's go do that now. Probably will just show it to you when I get out. This place is busy. It is super busy. I don't like to film when there's a lot of people around, because some of them don't take kindly to it. So yeah, I monitor these situations very well, just in case. Always be respectful out there if you're manning a camera. Don't try not to get nobody in there that wouldn't want to be filmed. It just saves on confrontation. Of course you can do it. There's really nothing anybody can do about it, but it's always better to be respectful, I suppose. Uh-oh, somebody's alarm. Don't do it, latchkey. Grab you some beef jerky. Get you some of the pickled eggs out of the jar. Anything but the soda. Alright folks, I went in there and got me some sugary sodas. So we tried to live like Little Billy. We'll just make this a Little Billy episode. So what would Little Billy do? What kind of drinks would Little Billy get? Well, Little Billy would definitely get this here A&W cream soda. I'm just trying to move to a place where I can park out of the way from everybody else. Yeah, he would definitely get this A&W cream soda right here. Man, I used to have these when I was younger, and I haven't drank them in years because I've been avoiding the sugar. So since we're not avoiding the sugar, oh, the vanilla smell in that, man. We used to take these cream sodas and make ice cream floats out of them. Look, that's relatively clear. Wow, that is good, man. It tastes like an ice cream without the ice cream. I would have stayed out there, but they have 2 employees out there smoking in front of where I was parked and could film at, and they still out there. Like, go in the store and do your job. Jeez, man. That's out there the whole time I was shopping around. They leaned up against the poles and stuff now. Apparently it's always the one in charge that gets away with that the most, right? Always the manager. They're the ones that get away with that the most. Man, A&W cream soda. Now, I drink the zero sugar root beers from A&W, and they're pretty good, but they don't have zero sugar cream soda, so this allows me the opportunity to enjoy one. It's very enjoyable. Relaxing flavor. hitting the spot. And let's just say you give little Billy $10 to go into the hot spot with, what would he buy? He would if little Billy was thirsty, he'd definitely want the sugary sodas. He'd go after that. And if there was a 2 for $4 deal, he wouldn't walk out with just one. He'd get the 2. So I got a orange crush for later. What kind of calories are we looking at for little Billy here? Oh, 290. That's massive amount of calories in this soda. A massive amount. Oh, but you say little Billy had $10. Okay, so you know, there's a kid in latchkey too. There's a little Billy in all of us, right? So the little latchkey in me would have definitely caught his eye. That is an air freshener that you can draw on. You can draw on, and I looked these up on the phone just now, and they're called Little Joe. I see it. They got them at Walmart. You can draw things on them, and they got exclusive ones. And this is a hotspot exclusive, so it's got the hotspot guy on there. Things like that catch my eye. I don't have the air on right now, but that little flame up there that you see in there, that's called Hottie. Their little logo or whatever at the hotspot. I got one of them right here on my air conditioner vent. When I got the air on, the little propeller starts to blow and swing and starts to blow in the air. So yeah, I had to get that too, because the little Billy and me wanted him bad. So he's an air freshener. I think I'm gonna take this home and let my daughter do the drawing on him for me. Let her take the marker and draw on it for me. That way it'll make it more special. And then I'll bring it back out to the car and show you guys what she did. What she did. My daughter, you know, I told you she's autistic, but you know, she's like 19 years old. And she's like her dad. She's a big kid at heart. She'll enjoy that, and I can yeah, she's pretty good at drawing too, better than her dad. She's better at drawing things than me. She can make amazing things out of clay and stuff like that would just blow your mind. She's pretty artistic when you can get her to do it. You know, she's all teenagery and stubborn about doing anything for you right now. But yeah, if I tell her I'm gonna put it on YouTube, yeah, she'll jump at the opportunity to draw on him and fix him up for me. But yeah, we'll just name him Little Billy. Look, got my own Little Billy here with the hotspot edition Little Billy. Even though it's Little Joe, I wonder if his last name's Andrewley. All right, folks, I'm back at the house now, and I got my orange crush here, and I'm fixing to make my wife a smoothie because she's decided to, you know, try to sugar fast along with me today. She's not ready for this advanced stage yet. But I'm going straight pop fasting today, and slurpee. Slurpee is very important. Very important for slurpee, man. Cole got me hooked on those things. And the hot spot I was in, they did have a similar type of machines in there. But one of them, one flavor they were working on, and they had like an orangish looking flavor beside it. But they had to be working on it right then, or I was gonna get that. So I decided to go with the 2 sodas instead. Ooh. Yeah, we're having like a day in the life And I got this at Aldi's the other day. It's also a cherry berry blend, kind of like the one at Walmart. Season's Choice. Kind of like the one at Walmart, but it's the Aldi's version. Basically the same stuff though. Ooh man, that's a good looking blend. For when I get ready to have a smoothie again. Oh, it smells heavenly. Look at those big cherries in there. Wow, that's big. That is big. Oh boy. That's a lot of cherries in there. Gotta get to some of them blueberries. Like they put all the heavy stuff up top. They got some smaller, those smaller cherries are tart. I actually had a tree of those in the yard at one time. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bunch of the blueberries in there. I'll just eat that one. That was a sweet blueberry. Those were sweet blueberries in there. All right. We got her hooked up now, folks. We got her hooked up now. Now look, she is choosing to give this a try, so I'm hoping this works out for her, and I hope she likes it, because I think she will. I think she will. This is quite enjoyable, especially when you're first getting into it. There's a lot of things in there to help with the satiety, and since she doesn't have a problem with red dye 40 like I do, I'm able to use the strawberry jam again in hers. You know, I use the blackberry for mine. But that helps to sweeten it up. I'm not going to overwhelm it either. You know, I've learned a lot from my past mistakes. You know, a big spoonful like that, maybe a little bit more in there. Maybe a big spoon and a half full. Because when I'm using the pure fruit juices in there, you know, someone, you know, in the beginning stages, they're not going to be ready for, you know, the less sugar. They're going to want a sweet, good tasting smoothie. Especially since I'm not using any whipped cream in there. So I'm going to put some things in hers, you know, to make it really, really good. Hard-hitting sugar is always a acceptable choice. Oh yeah. Just like that, and then we got to add the fruit juice. And I'm going with the pure grape on her today. I'm about to really taste it and taste for the sweetness, because I don't know how ready she is for the pure grape. But this will have the resveratrol to help with, you know, with the weight loss in general. And I'm really liking that grape juice for myself, so why not make it for her as well? So yeah. You pour all that juice in there, and that's how much volume goes down into the blade part. There we go. Make her a good thick one. Good old thick one. I gotta taste it. Oh, it's good with that grape juice to me. If you want somebody to be successful on it, you gotta make it taste good. You know, just gradually bring it down as you make them over time. So, even though it's not as sugary as you think it would be, even with the extra added in there, since she's more in the beginning stages of weight loss through the sugar diet, then she's still going to drop. You know, you remember when we all began, this is kind of the way we all began. So, yeah, that's what we're doing here. Okay, 2 sodas, that ain't that bad. You still only at, you're just under 700 calories right now. You can turn this thing around. Stop while you're ahead. All right, folks, I'm doing surprisingly well. It is now 1:13 in the afternoon. And all I've had is the 2 sugary sodas so far today. I'm not feeling any kind of hunger whatsoever. Actually, you know, what has happened? See, what happened is the jackfruit taco meal has completely purged out of my system. Once the calories from the 2 sugary sodas kicked in, and the energy kicked in from those, man, boy, the energy. I'm good. I'm good right now. I've 2 sodas in. There's that cream soda from earlier. I don't know why I left that little bitty tiny bit in there. But basically finished the whole thing, as you see, you know, and the orange crush. And I ate that 1 frozen blueberry. And that's all I've had today so far. I looked at the orange crush and it was $2.70, and this one was, what'd I say, $2.90. So, you know, that's pretty good, substantial amount of calories from 2 sodas, I would think. Definitely in need of some kind of slurpee situation. I have to see if I can do something about that, like right now. No. Alright, so I just come out of the Walmart and I got me this here Canada Dry. Only 210 calories for the ginger ale. I mean, it's got 55 grams of total sugars in it. Well, and it's got 109% added sugars. I mean, ginger ale's good. I hadn't had one in a long time, so I figured, hey, why not? Whew. We dodged a bullet there. We can still bounce back from this. All right, so we finished off our Canada Dry, and it kind of hit the spot. That 210 calories really didn't do it for me. But y'all ever watch Forrest Gump? Lieutenant Dan was always having these feelings. I got a feeling there's a Slurpee that way, over there. That's where we'll find the Slurpee. That's where we'll find it.
Please, if you're up there, please, just answer my one prayer. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
Listen, I hit the Slurpee jackpot in this 7-Eleven. They had all kind of flavors up and running today. They still had a couple of them that were out. Seems like everyone I go to, they're having some issues with some of them. They had one called dragon fruit in there that was 0 sugar. I skipped right over that one. But some of y'all had told me some of y'all favorite flavors out there, and I didn't see everyone. But they did have the pina colada in there. Look at there. I got the smallest one I could get, the extra large. This wasn't but $1.69 for this entire thing. All of that Slurpee right there. Pina colada goodness. Man. Reminds me of my younger days when we used to get that strawberry colada mix and do our own colada things. You won't find them kind at the 7-Eleven, I'm sure, but man, it is spot on colada flavor though. Ah, that is so good. Refreshing. They had that white grape flavor in there too, like I got before. I decided to go back. I was thinking about going back with that one. But nah, I said I gotta try that colada. Man, I can't believe all of that for $1.69, man. That is cheap. Cheap. That's good too. Slurpee Big Goat Cup, man. Let me know down in the comments if you like the Slurpees. I know Mr. Cole Robinson likes them Slurpees. I like ices and Slurpees. I love ices too. Might have to go locate me an icy machine somewhere, but you know, hey, 7-Elevens are everywhere. So yeah, the soda fasting today, I'm trying that out. No candy, no kind of gelatins today. We'll see how it goes. And you know, as far as I'm concerned, a big old Slurpee is a part of the soda fast. I have no idea how many calories that's going to be. I'm definitely thinking it's going to be way more than 290. I have no idea what that's going to wind up being at the end of it all. I just know I'm going to enjoy it. So it is almost straight up 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. And I might have to bring the wife out for a Slurpee before this day ends. Do y'all know that's exactly what he did? He brought his wife out for a Slurpee later that afternoon. Thank God he didn't film that. They got the blue one. Oh my God, they got the blue one. That blue raspberry. I bet it was delicious though. Let's see what kind of damage this fool done on the scale after a soda pop fast. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. We didn't do too bad off of a soda pop fast. Well, what do you know? A 2-pound drop from yesterday, and a new low. Nothing beats a happy ending, folks. And that's all I got for this one. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.